Welcome my fellow creators. Today we're going to be continuing with the redstone bunker, and I've done some things between episodes. So I've built this lobby to a real room, and I've added a skylight to that room because we need that light for the elevator shaft, because I don't know any light source that is movable, which I find quite annoying, but this is still the same. But I've also built a ring, which is going to be our grand hall. And in the middle, there's going to be like green patches or a green area with a glass dome above it. And I've already recorded one episode, but sadly I didn't have my mic on, so I have to do it all over again. But in that episode, we built a 3x3 door, as you can see right here, and there's a tutorial on my channel if you want to check it out. And it is controllable from both sides with just a simple T flip-flop right here, and then going to these monostable circuits. And then we also built a very simple to build combination lock, which uses item frames. So that's 8 by 8 by 8 by 8 combinations, which is quite a lot. I don't know the exact number, but it's a lot. But I wanted to build a control room in this section of the bunker, and for that we're going to need more security than that. So I was thinking about building a color wheel, which is going to be right here in this spot, but I've never built one before, so this is going to be interesting. So I think we are going to start with a piston tape, and by the way, I want to have the colors pop out, so they're going to the piston tape is going to be around this double piston extender, and then that one is going to push it out. Right here, we don't even need a double piston extender, just a normal one. And then I'm just going to go down a bit, I think. Yeah, that should be okay. But I'm probably going to need something right here. So how are we going to power this piston? That's a very difficult question. Probably, I don't know. I'm going to think about that and be right back. So I've come up with a solution, and that's just going to be powering it from the side, from here. So like this, maybe, or maybe even a redstone repeater. But it should be quite simple. Or I have another great idea. No, that's fine. So we're going to now build the piston tapes. So probably 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I think 12, maybe 12, 13, 4, no, 15. 15 is okay. So we're going to build a color wheel with 15 blocks. And that should be just like this. And we have to have a control wheel also, and that's going to be the other one on the other side. Now we're going to build the control wheel right now, and I'm just going to place in some random block, which is going to be our indicator. So this is going to, the slab is going to be our indicator. And we have to start there, then there, there, finally there. Okay, that's quite simple, I think. And we're going to have our input right here. So yes, that's going to be okay. It's sadly going to also power that, but if we have this powered all the time, it won't be able to extend, or no, it won't. No, it won't be able to extend. That's right. then maybe a observer. Yes, that should be okay. And then some redstone lines. So where do we have to start again? Oh yeah, there. Okay. So we have to do it on this side of the contraption, because we have to build the same thing, just mirrored on this side. So we have to make do with what we have. Now we're going to place in just a simple elevator for redstone. So maybe right there. No, that's too close, I think. But right here, yes, that should be okay or adequate. Then just bring the signal up and maybe even do this a little bit faster with some pistons. So maybe like this, or sand only needs a 1 tick. And that's going to go up to here. And then we can probably also use a observer right here. This is going to power the first one. And I'm not powering anything from the door, am I? No. Okay, now we have to go to the other one. And that was quite my plan. So make this look good again. So push it that way, and then that way. Okay, that shouldn't be too hard, I hope. So 1 tick, and then we need 2 ticks after that, just like this. After that, we're going to just have 2 observers facing down, and then we just need this. And now let us try it. So it has 2. Okay, that's not it gives 2 outputs, and that's not what we want. But we can simply do this and then have a redstone block right here powering the whole contraption, just like this, and that should do the trick. Yeah, it's very slow, I think. Yeah, let us try again. So like this, and as you can see, it goes around once. Now we just need to power these, and before we do that, we have to take in this block. So maybe these are all going to be normal blocks, I think. Yes, that should be doable. So my plan now is to just have a observer right here powering a normal block right here, which is going to haul in the block. Yes, that should work. So just placing in the blocks. We just need to power these somehow, and I don't know how yet, but I don't think that's a big problem. We maybe could even do just like this. Power these normally like this, and then just have something powering that. And for that, I'm going to use another color, but we could just go from here, have a 3-tick repeater, which is going to yeah, I think no, we're not going to have a 3-tick repeater. We're going to have a 3-tick repeater right here. So 3 ticks. Oh no, we have to have it before that. So maybe right here. and that should work. Let's just try it. So we just need to power the last pistons just after that. So this has to have a delay of 5, and that has a delay 6, and that has a delay of 4. That should work. Maybe even we, yeah. I'm just going to try with white concrete. So all around that, and we're going to just use a slab as a indicator. Oh, I haven't hooked it up to anything. That's a bit of a problem, but that's a problem easily solved. Yes, that was perfect. Now we just need to do something else, and that is make this a T flip-flop so that it only activates once. So this is going to add no delay, I think. Oh, that wasn't the plan. So are we all set now? Oh no, we need a block right there. And this didn't activate, and I know why. This has to still be that. And then we can probably just get the signal right here. That's not a big problem right there. But now we can try it once again. And it works perfectly. Or it doesn't. What happens here? Why isn't that power? I really don't understand this. What is going on? So I'm activating it, but it's too slow or something. So I found the error, and that was that this piston was extending due to being activated by this button. So I just delayed the entire contraption a bit, exactly 4 ticks, as you can see right there, and that helped it. So now I'm building the other side, and we don't want that on the ground, but it's pretty much done. So I'm not done with the other side, but it's pretty easy, and I should be done in no time. But I'm going to go through with you. So just placing in some redstone right here. Then the other pistons right here. So I think 3 ticks, yes. 1, 2, 3. And you could just use a 3-tick repeater, but since I'm in creative, it doesn't really matter, and I'm not too concerned about it. But then a 2-tick repeater after that. And this is a bit different than before, because I'm not using observers anymore, which I think is okay. But then we're going to have a 2-tick repeater for the next set of pistons. And one of them is going to be butt powered from this block, and the other one is going to update that. Then we're going to have another piston, which is going to activate a observer, going to the last set of pistons. And here it is not important if they are activated twice, so I'm just activating them twice. But now we can just place in the pistons, and then we need to get to the last thing. So now we're going to power this piston, and that's pretty easy too. And I just did it with a torch right here. So I did it with a redstone, but before that a torch, then a 1-tick repeater, and then take the signal from here. And that's pretty much all I did. And this should work now. I haven't placed anything in, but we can take that button and it seems to be working. So throw that away, and I think that's what the right order. And now I'm going to fill in all of this with the appropriate colors, and we're going to start with yellow, green, pink, light blue, or no, that's cyan. So before yellow we're going to use light blue, then purple, blue, green, and brown. So like this, and that. I think no blocks at the pistons. And then we can take out our other colors, including white. I included one white block, as you can see right there, and I built them on the wrong side. This has to be glass, but we can just fix that by placing them in on the other side. So just like this. Then take out the other colors again, and this should be magenta, light blue, yellow, lime, and just like that we're done. Now I just want to pick a color which should be the important one, and I'm going to use maybe so I'm going to use a cauldron to get the signal, and I want cyan, so I'm going to just place in the cauldron right next to cyan. And no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to switch the blocks until I'm at cyan, so do that. And this takes a while, but it's quite nice. As you can see right here, you can do it at the same time, which I find is very good. And I think we're almost at cyan. Yes, that's cyan. And now I'm going to look for a output. So where should this output be? Probably somewhere around here. So how am I going to do that? Or no, that's not possible. So just take out some more concrete, maybe something yellow, then some redstone, and just throw that all away. So redstone, and I'm going to just create a AND gate like before on the other side. Oh, I just remembered that that wasn't in the video. But now we're going to take out, we're going to take a output from there and just have it go over like that. Probably just a redstone torch or something, or no. We're going to use a stick piston, then place in a slab right there, and have a repeater here, which is going to go into that redstone line, and that's going to do that. So now we have a output, as you can see right here, and this is just going to go into another line, which is going to merge with the other side right now. So I'm just going to place in the rest of the glass and see what color is on the other side right now, so that we can determine our glass color which should activate it. But I think that's the color wheel done on that side, and I don't want to have lime. I want to have maybe pink is a good color in my opinion. So just place in another cauldron right here and fill it with water. Do the same thing on the on this side as I did before on the other side. So just take out a repeater, which I don't have on me right now, but just like that. And now we have another output, and then that is going to go into a piston, which is going to meet up with the other side. Oh, I built it one block above that, and we're going to create a simple AND gate by how is it called, placing a redstone and not water. This is going to go into a redstone torch AND gate. So if both are on, as they are right now, both of the torches are off, which means that a third torch is going to be on. And this we also want to convey into the middle. So the best way to do that is probably to get another block concrete, and then is that even going to look good? No, I wouldn't say that a lamp would look good right here. You just have to know that it's the right combination. But now we can hook up these two, because I don't want any more security, or I would want, but I think that's enough security. So we can just hook these two up, and I'm going to just use some redstone repeaters right there, and take an output from here. So if that's, we have to invert it, so just place in another thing like that. And to invert it, I'm just going to use this state and let that be on. So just like that. And now we have to connect this with the two torches, as I showed before. So just another repeater. And I know I'm wasting repeaters, but I think it's fine if you're in creative. And now we can have our last AND gate, just like this. And that one is on. Oh. So that's on. I may have done something wrong, but so if both of these are off. Oh, I forgot to invert it one time. So I'm just going to use the normal input, and this is going to, if you invert and invert again, it's just the same as not inverting. So this should be fine. And as you can see, the output of the whole thing is on. But if we change anything, the thing is going to break. That's great. I think I had one glass block too much. Oh yeah, I had glass blocks in all of the corners, and that's not how you want it. But now it's off. And if we cycle through the boxes again, which is going to take a while, because it's not the fastest machine, but you don't expect it to be because it's a button operated. But I think it looks quite nice. So cycle through. And by the way, if you don't want to see any color, you can cycle through until it's white, which I find is a nice feature. But I think we're almost there, yes. So sign is in reach. And that must be boring you, but okay, stay with me here. So we are almost at sign, one more to go. Oh no, it's already signed. So now it's back to normal, and if we do anything right here, it's also going to turn it off. So we need to go back there. I just checked the time on this video, and I'm sad to say, but I have to end it right here because this thing ate up all my time. But I hope to see you in the next one and that you have enjoyed. If you did, make sure to rate and comment down below and let me know what suggestions you have.